Hi, this is Margo. This is Wednesday, August 1st, 2018. And tonight I'm just going to record a short audio to put up. And I want to talk to people about spiritual things. Now, originally, this YouTube channel was intended to be for spiritual messages and spiritual development and helping people along. And I've got a lot of spiritual videos on this YouTube channel. And then recently, in the last few months, I've become very interested in abrupt climate change and have been doing the climate cast videos and showing, the levels of the methane and ozone and different things. And those videos have become quite popular, and I'm happy for that, and I'm happy for the new subscribers because of that. But we need to go beyond what's being shown in these videos, and we need to go beyond this 3D matrix reality and really explore and think about what's coming and how to prepare for what's coming, because you can't really prepare physically, because the end is coming. And if you don't have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, to understand that the end is coming and it's going to be coming soon, sooner for some people than for others, then I really can't help you. But for those of you who do have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, this video is for you. And we are much more than these bodies. We are much more than our jobs. We're much more than our relationships. We're much more than anything having to do with 3D reality. And when you approach the end of life, you start reflecting on these things. You start reflecting on why you were even here to begin with, what your purpose was, what did you accomplish in the world, and what's going to happen as you approach the end. And a lot of people are really afraid of what's coming up, and with good reason. Now, it depends on your experiences, and some people have had otherworldly experiences throughout their life, like I have. I've had all kinds of interesting otherworldly experiences happen to me all my life, and as a result, I have a much broader viewpoint than people who have not had these experiences. And we're not just what we are here in 3D. I believe we are powerful spiritual beings who have come here for this human experience. And we're about to leave this human experience. And we've been given a gift. We've been given a gift of knowing that the time is coming, and time is short. And by being given this gift, we have an awareness, and we can choose to spend our days, our last few days and weeks, and maybe months to come the way we want. And so I'm going to be talking about these things in the next few days and weeks to come. And I'll still be doing the climate cast videos, but I'm going to be presenting more spiritual videos as well, because the end of life is a spiritual experience, and the end of all life on the planet, or even all life as we know it, is a spiritual experience. And we've talked about being in hospice and how the earth is in hospice. And we are all actually in hospice, whether we know it or not. And hospice is defined when someone has a terminal illness and they've been diagnosed with 6 months or left to live by the medical profession, and there are no treatments available, or they turn down treatments that have been offered to them. And I worked in hospice as a hospice volunteer for 2 years, and I would sit with dying people, and many times they would be unconscious and just laying there, and I would just go into a meditative state with them, and I would see their angel waiting for them. And a lot of times they would be afraid and kind of like cowering, and the angel would be standing there and holding his hand out, or her hand out, and beckoning them. And all I would do would be to mentally tell them, they're not alone, and their angel is there, and all they have to do is let go, and that the angel will take them to the correct place, and it will be safe. And many times, just within minutes to hours after I would do a session like that, the person would be gone. They would have expired. I learned so much during that period, and I grew so much, and I know that these other realms are real. They're real to me, and just like a blind person walking down the street, and he's trying to cross a busy street, and he doesn't see the red light, and he steps out in front of oncoming traffic and gets run over. It's not because the red light wasn't there, it's because he didn't see it. And it's the same thing with people who are so locked into 3D reality, and they can't even fathom that there's anything beyond what they can just experience with their 5 senses here. They just can't even fathom it, and they just think it's the craziest things to even think about that. But I'm saying, just because you don't see these other realms or have any inkling of them or experience with them does not mean they don't exist. It just means you're blind to it and you're not aware of it. So as we move along in this journey, I would like to take you on a special journey of just going through a life review and going through what you need to do spiritually in order to be able to leave this earth plane. And you want to be able to let go of everything from here, everything from 3D, including relationships, possessions, animals, loved ones, because this journey is a solitary journey, and it's the most important journey of your life. Nobody can do this for you, and you can't do it for anyone else. And so if you have any codependent tendencies, you need to let go of them right now. And everybody has to make their own decisions and come to their own conclusions about what this means for them. But I invite you to start thinking about these things and thinking about this journey and how you're going to prepare for it. And the fact that you are aware is a gift, and you have the gift of time. That if you died suddenly in an accident, you wouldn't have that gift, and all of a sudden you'd be thrown into the spirit realm, and you would be disoriented and may not even know that you've died, and you would be confused. But by having this gift of time, of preparation, you can be prepared and not be afraid when it comes time. And I'd also like to address the idea that a lot of people in the abrupt climate change community feel like this is all there is, and we're going to party till the end, and we might as well go out smoking and doping and sexing and whatever they're going to do because it's the end. And, you know, I invite you to consider a different perspective, a perspective of being aware and being aware of the experience and the journey, because the more drugs you have in your system, the more alcohol you have in the system, the more you run from your fears and indulge your addictions, the less aware you're going to be of that inner experience, and the less prepared you're going to be. And I think you're going to have a rude awakening. So this is serious business, and I know a lot of people are not going to like this message, and that's fine. I'm not here to win a popularity contest. I'm here to help you in the end, and to help you be guided to have safe journey and safe passage when it does come your time to go. And this is very important. And if you're not ready, you know, if you're fearful, you know, then you really need to be thinking about these things and take the time to go through a life review. Think of people that you've wronged or they've wronged you, and go ahead and start forgiving and let go of all the resentment and all of the anger and all of the what I could have done or what I should have done or what didn't happen or what I didn't do, and feeling like a failure. Because success in this 3D reality is measured a lot differently than in spiritual realms and spiritual reality. And some of the richest people in spiritual realms and in maturity and wisdom are the poorest people on the planet. And so you can't measure success in spiritual realms by success in 3D realms. So it's a whole different way of looking at things. So this is the most important journey, and you're preparing for it, and you have to do it alone. You came into this world alone, and you're going to be leaving this world alone. But you will have help, but it will not be a physical person going with you. There are others on the other side waiting to help guide you and to help alleviate your fears. So I'm going to sign off for now, and I hope you start thinking about these things. And if anyone would like some one-on-one coaching to help prepare, or for us to just talk about some of the things that you don't understand, I do offer one-on-one coaching sessions. You can just go to my website and go to book a session, and it's consultation slash coaching. It's very affordable. I'm not doing implant removal work anymore because it's just too late to go into the big changes that are required for implant removal, and the sessions are long and drawn out, and people expect me to do all the work, and they don't want to take responsibility and make any changes. And so this is about preparing for your last journey, your most important journey, as you exit this reality. So I look forward to having some more discussions with you and talking about some of these ideas in our campfire chats. So go ahead and start thinking about these things. And if you have any fear, just take a deep breath and just let it go, and know that fear is natural. And I also recommend, if you haven't done so already, to listen to my white light meditation on my channel, and it's the first meditation my angel gave me, and it's very beautiful. It's a guided meditation where you're just breathing in white light and you breathe out darkness, and you breathe in white light and breathe out pain, breathe in white light, breathe out anxiety, until you breathe out all of the things that are bothering you, and you just become the light. And this is a real good way to start. And so, my name's Margo. I'm a hypnotist, holistic life coach, empathic spiritual healer. My website is margoshealingcorner.com. And I look forward to taking you deeper in this journey and helping you prepare for your final journey. I love you all, and until next time, go in peace, God bless, and good night.